adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going on a very different adventure, and no, it's not just the car. Although this car and I, we have memories. We drove 80,000 miles cross country for the first 4 years of my vlog, but today we're just going to the airport. So let's go. Okay, so I've arrived where I'm going to be parking my car. I bet you thought it was at the airport, but no. The airport parking is super expensive, and I'm going to be there for like a whole week. So I have a friend who's actually going to let me park at their house, and then they're going to take me to the airport so I can avoid Uber. Not anything against Uber, it's just getting an Uber around this time of day, mid-afternoon, rush hour, not the easiest thing. So my friend's actually going to take me, and then we're gonna see what the world's like at TSA these days. I haven't been on a flight in over a year, so crossing our fingers. Okay guys, we did the pre-check. Now let's go find our gate. Okay, we made it through TSA, and now we're off to find our gate. That wasn't that bad. That was actually one of the shortest TSA lines I have ever seen. So this is positive. The airport is pretty empty right now. It's crazy. These are cool. Look at this. So there's little QR codes. Now these are called the If Then She Can, and it says if you can see it, then you can be it. And so they have all these empowering women here, which I think is awesome. And as you can see, it looks like they're 3D printed. These are so cool. Okay, I always get water before my flight, so here we go. And somewhere down here is gate 18. There we are, Las Vegas. Okay, adventurers, it is day 2. Last night I got here and it was pretty late. The airport was kind of slow, as you could see, and it took a little bit to get where we were going, but now we are here. We are in Las Vegas. Hi. The first casualty of the trip. Oopsie.
It's okay. It's just a little lotion.
This is not going to be a typical Vegas vlog. We're not going to do a whole lot of crazy things while we're here. In fact, we're here for one reason, and that is to go on an epic road trip with our friend that hasn't been on the channel in a while. It's Anika. Hi! So Anika is actually moving, and she's going to be moving from Vegas to Fort Lauderdale. And so I am coming along for the ride. We're going to do a road trip style all the way across and just kind of see what we can get into along the way. It's not going to be anything too crazy because we do have a deadline, but just because we don't have a lot of time to get into something doesn't mean that we won't find something interesting along the way. So we're about to pull out of Vegas right now. We just gassed up the car, and yeah, I'm taking you guys with us. Okay, we are officially about to be on the road with the pink drink. I haven't had one of these in forever, but yeah. The chaos is already beginning. As you can see, it is packed in here. So a cross-country road trip with all this stuff, but we're not finished yet. No, one more thing has to go into the vehicle, and that is Anika's dog. So she has a dog. It's super cute. His name is Jackson, and he's going with us. This is what's gonna make the ride super interesting. And I know this is kind of a different kind of video for you guys to go on an adventure, but I want to share a little piece of my world with you guys. So yeah, we're going on a road trip, and it's about to begin in like 3 minutes. This is Jackson, and he is clearly hyped. Look at it. That's Jackson. Oh no! So Anika is locking in our directions. Our first stop is where?
Albuquerque.
Yay! So Anika's eating, chilling, driving, Snapchatting. Meanwhile, bye bye Las Vegas. Okay, so this guy right here, this guy, he chose our lane. He clearly woke up and chose violence today. So and death. And death. And Anika is having to navigate for us. It was not pleasant, guys. It was not pleasant. Welcome to the road trip. As you leave Vegas, coming on the route that we're coming on, it's like this. The whole way through the mountains, like out to Lake Mead, and there's a lot of traffic.
To Arizona.
And yeah, so we're out almost by the Hoover Dam. It's pretty windy through here, and then they have big vehicles. Yeah, that's what happens. We are now in Arizona! And it looks kind of like Nevada! Okay guys, we're on our first stop and we're here at Grasshopper Junction. It's just a little pull off and it's a little chilly outside. So there is a mini mart here and wide open Arizona spaces. So yeah, I don't know. This is kind of an interesting adventure though. We're about 20 miles from Kingman, which is on Route 66, and I think that's where we're gonna stop next. But this little Grasshopper Junction is beside something called Chloride, where they have a historic marker just like right over there. So let's see what we can find out. Meanwhile, Jackson is taking a walk. Whew, the wind! But yeah, so this is Grasshopper Junction, and that's pretty much all there is to it. There's like a house, the mini mart, and what used to be a pizza place, I think. I'm not sure. So Anika found this, which is like a quartz rock. Kind of cool. Okay, according to this, Chloride was once a silver mining camp in Mojave County, Arizona. And it's considered to be the oldest continuously inhabited mining town in the state, but it only has a population right now of about 393 people. So very small stop, but that explains why Grasshopper Junction here kind of looks the way it does. There's not a whole lot of people in this area. But guys, there is something I want to look at real quick. They actually have a payphone here. I haven't seen one of those in forever. But the real test is, does it work? And it actually works, guys. This is gonna be like the only payphone that I've seen that actually is still in service in all of my adventures. That's crazy. So Grasshopper Junction was pretty cool. We got to stop off and see something really, really different, and that just goes to show that even if a place is tiny, that doesn't mean it can't have something really fun. So we're gonna hit the road and go toward Kingman next. That was awesome. A payphone that actually works. Jackson has claimed his spot, guys. Unfortunately,
I can't drive like this, Jax. You gotta get back in the back, bud.
guys, this guy is out of control. Like, no, 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 no. The struggle is real right now.
Thank you. And the food's probably all over the place.
So I did a live on my YouTube and also on my TikTok, and then we were driving. We made it to Williams, Arizona. The wind is insane, but yeah, this is our next stop. So Anika is actually walking Jackson right now, and then we're going to go a little bit more into town and see what there is, and then probably get gas there, because this gas station on the edge of town, $3.99 a gallon. The rest of them, $2.97 a gallon. So don't stop at the first stop as you come into Williams. That was a mistake. We pulled in here thinking, oh, cheap gas, cool, whatever. And then we got to the pump and it was $3.99. So no. See, there they are. Who said that travel couldn't be fun with a dog? It has been a laugh a minute with Jackson. Okay guys, it has been crazy, so I am getting some sinus tabs. Yeah, it's one of those days. Okay guys, so there's something crazy going on and we're not sure exactly. There's a whole bunch of first responders going out now, but we passed by a couple miles back like a fire, and it was off to the side of the road. It looked like somebody had just like tossed a cigarette or something. But then we got a little further and there's like brush fire after brush fire after brush fire, and they're all separate, so we have no idea what's going on. But it stinks really bad, and it was like right by the road. This is a major highway, so that's kind of concerning, and there's a lot of traffic and it's really windy, so yeah, I'll keep you posted. I have my Waze up and
starting route to 4949 Jefferson Street
map
northeast.
up so that I can check the traffic
For 42
and
miles,
get
continue
directions.
straight.
Okay, so night one of our trip. We're about to check into our hotel. It is cold, kind of. So, yeah, I'll show you what that looks like. Jackson is excited. Hi, buddy. So let's go see what the room looks like. Okay, Anika's gonna lead the way. We're on floor 3. Okay. First impressions of the room. It is bright and colorful. Okay, here we go. Back up to the room with all of our stuff. It's been a crazy day, and still not over yet. So, here we go. Okay, and we're back on 3 to go to our rooms. Yes. Nice haul.